Nice vote buying allegation. Women charged to become champion of peace. INEC suspends collation of Guber election results in Abia and Enugu states. ECOWAS female MPs make case for women inclusion in politics. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the evening news right here on ABS television. I am Priska Wanko. The All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, in Anambra State has dismissed claims by opposing political parties in the area that has spent the sum of 3.5 billion naira on vote buying during the just concluded State Assembly election last Saturday. This is coming as the party won 17 out of the 30 seats at the State Assembly and followed by the Labour Party that won 8 seats with the Young Progressive Party, YPP, and People's Democratic Party, PDP, winning 3 and 2 seats respectively. According to a release signed by the Chief Press Secretary to Governor Charles Soludo, Mr. Christian Aburime, those allegations are not only baseless but unfounded, adding that the general public should disregard them. The release noted that the attention of the government of Anambra State has been drawn to a false publication being peddled in some sections of the media bordering on the above headline. Said a satanic report alleging the Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration spent a whopping 3.5 billion naira to execute the State House of Assembly election is not only untrue but highly despicable and illogical. The release further noted that the allegation is further baseless against the background that it is coming at a time of acute shortage of cash due to the federal government's Naira redesign policy, which sadly exposes the devilish intentions of the writers. Therefore, Anambra people are advised to disregard the non-existent International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law Inter-Society who made the said allegations. The people behind this organization have been known to be serial blackmailers over the years who do not serve any useful purpose to the society. According to the release, Governor Soludo does not need to buy votes to win election, for he is a Democrat who enjoys the overwhelming support of the good people of Anambra State. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Nyekachukwu Ibezim, has charged women to remain consistent in their role of building a united family and peaceful society. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzo Okoye filed on this report, taken from her.
Him gave the charge at St. Lawrence Church, Mbauhu, while felicitating with mothers in Anglican Communion on the celebration of Modern Sunday. He said Jesus Christ first showed himself to a woman after resurrection. He placed on the role of women in the church. He said mothers are the lights that brightens the society and society's hope of transformation and peace. Asked mothers to always keep praying for the government.
Mothers are the pillars of homes. So those that are alive, we cherish them on a day like this and help to pray that God keep them so as to continue the good work.
The Archdeacon of Mbauhu Archdeaconry and Vicar of St. Lawrence Church, Mbauhu, Venerable Nehemiah Ugago, said mothers are being celebrated because of the active roles they are playing in the church and in the society, stating that God bless them with patience and endurance, while praying that God gives them long life to enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Mothers are being celebrated because of the active role they are playing in their homes, in the society, and also in the church. So they are worthy to be celebrated.
For the Vice President, Mothers Union, Mbauhu Archdeaconry, Mrs. Ada Ugago, maintained that the celebration reminds mothers that God expects them to be godly and wise mothers and should guide and protect their words, husbands, and people around them as they were entrusted on them to cater for by God.
Wise woman and godly woman. Ka anyị malụ mkpa ọ dị oke na ọlụ anyị na-enodo ndị di anyị na ụmụaka anyị anya fụ na ezinụlọ anyị na-aga n'iru nke ọma.
Special prayers, thanksgiving, and other side attractions added glamour to the service. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS.
It was a special moment of joy and happiness as women of St. Joseph Church, GRA, Agwoka, joined their counterparts in the Anglican Communion nationwide to celebrate the 2023 Mothering Sunday. Mothering Sunday is a day set aside by churches to celebrate and honor mothers for their contributions to the well-being of humanity. Correspondent Blessing Dennis reports.
Service, which was held at St. Joseph Church, Agwoka, was graced by all the Anglican mothers, clergymen, youth, children, among others. The church was filled to brim as mothers took active parts in the church service, beginning from the procession, Bible reading, and church warden role. During the service, the mothers sang different songs depicting the mood of the celebration with interpretations on their roles in the society. Delivering the sermon, the vicar, who is also the parish priest of St. Joseph Church, Reverend Onyekachukwu Bosa, enjoined women to play the role of helpmate, homekeeper, and be submissive to their husbands, adding that the celebration provided an opportunity for Christians to appreciate the exceptional role mothers play in families. He said that mothers play crucial roles in their children's upbringing and stabilizing of their homes, describing mothers as home builders, strong, brave, and amazing.
Each one of you, praise the name of the Lord. When I say can chetakwa, oh what you go do dolo,
Speaking shortly after the mass, the wife of the vicar, Dr. Ifeoma Bosa, said that being a mother is not an easy task, but a journey that comes with a lot of responsibilities, and charged mothers to conduct their homes well, have patience to endure every situation in their various homes, even as she appreciated them for their indefatigable efforts to make the celebration day a huge success.
God gets you one when you find it here, so everything good.
In an interview, Mr. Chukwu Nwadolo charged mothers to live up to their responsibilities and shun infidelity, divorce, among others.
When the woman knows her responsibility, we will have a peaceful home, we will have a decent home, and when we have a decent home, we will have a decent society.
The 2023 Mothering Sunday celebration was themed, "You shall eat the fruit of your labor." Special numbers by women, drama presentation, Thanksgiving, beauty pageant, cultural dance, cutting of cake, and award presentation to eminent personalities climaxed the event.
The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has commenced a free medical healthcare outreach to women and children in 7 local government areas ravaged by 2022 flooding in Anambra State. The 5-day free healthcare services, which witnessed hundreds of women and children on the first day, included COVID-19 vaccine and immunization. Details of this report from here.
At one of the centers in Okpoko, Obaru local government area of the state, local immunization officer for Obaru, Mrs. Modesta Chukwuneke, attributed that growing interest for the immunization to aggressive sensitization. She said the immunization, which would hold in the 16 wards in Obaru, was for babies from 0 to 2 years, while the COVID-19 vaccines were for adults yet to receive their jab, and explained that apart from being free, the State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, ASPHDA, in collaboration with UNICEF, engaged town announcers to inform women about the exercise, especially those at hard-to-reach areas. Appreciating UNICEF for the gesture, Mrs. Chukwuneke, however, identified accessibility to hard-to-reach areas of the local government as one of the major challenges affecting the exercise. Also speaking, Health Officer in charge of Okpoko Ward 2, Mrs. Obika Clementina, decries lack of interest of some women towards the immunization procedures, praying that they could take advantage of the exercise to meet up. One of the beneficiaries, Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obi Ajonwa, a mother of 5, was full of thanks to the UNICEF for extending the free health care to the community, praying God to reward them in return.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 13 headquarters, Mr. Abutu Yaro, has retired from service after 35 years of meritorious service. Mr. Yaro, a native of the Kina local government area of Kogi State, holds a Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He was enlisted under the force as a cadet, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Course 1 in 1988, and has served the force in various capacities, which includes being the Divisional Police Officer, Assistant Commissioner of Police, and later Deputy Commissioner of Police. As a Commissioner of Police, he served in Zamfara State Command, Commissioner of Police Provost, Force Headquarters, Abuja, Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, and Commissioner of Police, Edo State Command, respectively. Until his retirement, Mr. Abutu Yaro was Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 13. Still to come on the news tonight. INEC suspends collation of Guber election results in Abia, Enugu State. ECOWAS female MPs make case for women inclusion in politics. Here is this special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for to turn around the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after this timeout. Stay tuned.
A peak protein breakfast gets you off to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes through his work feeling good and always with a smile. Mommy is always filled with confidence. My sister is always in tune. And for me, learning new things becomes absolute fun. Because all day and every day, the peak goes on.
Start your day with a Peak Protein Breakfast. Peak.
You're welcome back to the news. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has suspended further collation of governorship election results in some parts of Abia and Enugu states. INEC National Commissioner in charge of Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, disclosed this in a statement in Abuja. According to him, the commission met earlier on Monday and reviewed the conduct of the governorship and state assembly elections held nationwide on Saturday, the 18th of March, 2023. Arising from the meeting, Mr. Okoye said the commission took the decision to suspend forthwith for the collation of the governorship election results in some parts of Abia and Enugu states. Similarly, reports from Enugu State call for a review of the results for the governorship election from the two outstanding local government areas of Nsukka and Nkanu East. Consequently, the Commission hereby suspends the collation of results in Obingwa local government area of Abia State and the two outstanding local government areas of Enugu State, which are yet to be collated. Despite United Nations revitalized peace agreements and 35% representation for women in governance, both at state and national levels, women in sub-Saharan Africa are still lagging behind. No wonder the sensitization campaign on proportional representation of women in politics, scaling up political partnership between men and women, which brought together a diverse group of stakeholders, is holding in Freetown, Sierra Leone, to deliberate and strategize on how to further raise the voices of women in the political space. Princess Ekwi Ajide of Abuja Bureau completes this story.
We have come a long way for the purpose of good governance. Now 2018 electoral cycle is ending, which means we must have talked the talk, and now we should be prepared to put those words into action.
All lists of nominees from all political parties must be reflective of this rule, which we believe will put women in the political limelight and empower them to be more proactive in the decision-making processes of their various.
For the United Nations country representative, Palamin Beya, United Nations stance on the full implementation of the 35% agreement is unchanging. In his goodwill message, Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Sidi Mohamed Tunis, recalled that ECOFIPA, since inception, has been committed to defending the cause of effective participation of women in the political process with the aim of increasing their number in high-level positions He restated the commitment of ECOWAS Parliament to ensuring that women are represented in the sub-region.
This further instills hope and confidence in the future. Fortunately, the ECOFEPA platform has given us a rare opportunity to directly interact with the citizens of the sub-region and transfer the subtle art of real-life politics and skills that cannot be acquired through the books.
Present at the opening ceremony of this symposium included Sierra Leone's Acting Minister of Gender and Children Affairs and EU country representative, among others, all speaking on enhancing gender parity and women's political representation in West Africa. In Abuja, Princess Ekwi Ajde reporting.
Sports. Nigeria will meet Sierra Leone in the opening game of the third NCF Women's Invitational Tournament, which begins on March 27, 2023 at the Tafawa Balewa Square TBS Cricket Oval, Lagos. The Women Yellow Greens, as the country's national team is known, has been training at the TBS Oval ahead of the competition, which will also feature the defending champions Rwanda, Cameroon and Ghana. Local Organizing Committee Chairman Chuma Anasike said he is confident that the tournament would be a show of good cricket, adding that the Nigerian team has been programmed to excel at the events. National team women's coach Leke Oyede said the team has been in camp for 3 weeks and they are ready for the events. Match day 2 will see debutants Cameroon trying their luck against Nigeria, while Ghana will meet Sierra Leone in the second match of day 2. Rwanda and Nigeria are the two highest-ranked T20I teams at the event. The seats on the log are 27 and 29 respectively, while Sierra Leone is 28 and Ghana and Cameroon women national teams are currently not ranked by the International Cricket Council, ICC. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Orca. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. To end the news, a recap of the main points. APGA has won assembly polls as it denies vote buying allegation. Women have been charged to become champions of peace. INEC has suspended collation of Giver election results in Abia and Enugu. ECOWAS female MPs have made case for women inclusion in politics. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. That ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wanko. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.